because it's easy money. I mean, like I said, like we buy an AR-15 for about $800, $900. You sell it for $1,900, just drive it across the border.
This man shuffling through the basement of the federal courthouse in handcuffs and leg shackles has valuable information. Secrets most law-abiding citizens can't imagine. Information that law enforcement needs.
I'm Tammy Leitner. Thank you for meeting with us.
He's a gun smuggler, and he's agreed to give CBS 5 Investigates an exclusive look at the business of smuggling guns from Arizona to Mexico. The only condition we don't reveal his identity, because he would likely be killed in prison.
Did you know what you were getting involved in the beginning?
I did, but I was also on drugs at the time. I was using heroin at the time.
Smuggling guns into Mexico gave him the cash he needed to fuel his 2-gram-a-day heroin addiction. But he quickly realized he could get others to take the risk for just a small fee while he collected the big money.
I actually got involved through a relative of mine. After he got me involved, I got other people for him to buy guns and stuff like that. And we usually just got younger kids, you know, kids that were 18, 19, and were addicted to drugs, mostly heroin.
And how did you go about finding these teenagers to buy the guns for you?
I used to sell heroin, so like I would just kind of ask people, you know, the ones that didn't have money to buy heroin at that time, like, hey, go buy these guns for me, and, you know, I'll pay you with heroin, I'll pay you with cash.
Was there certain areas of town where you would find these kids?
Yeah, in the suburbs, like in East Valley, Mesa and stuff, Tempe, mostly Mesa.
They would buy guns at stores across the valley, even gun shows like this one. Word of the easy cash spread quickly through the suburban teen drug crowd.
One kid would do it, and he'd tell his friend about it, and then his friend would want to do it. You know, we'd limit the kids to 2 guns, just so, you know, they wouldn't be watched or anything. So they'd only be able to buy 2 guns, and then they'd tell their friend, and their friend would come to us.
These low-level players in the gun smuggling business are known as straw buyers.
They're folks that you and I would probably go out and have dinner with. They're the kind of folks that come from regular families. They've got regular jobs.
Attorney Adrian Fontes represents people like this smuggler. He tells us straw buyers make the least, but face the greatest risk by signing their name to the gun application. They are also the ones the government is going after.
They're targeting the folks that they can go after, which is the straw buyer and the coordinator smugglers, who most of those folks, 9 times out of 10, they're not illegal aliens. They're U.S. citizens.
The guns of choice? AK-47s, AR-15s, and Colt 38 Supers.
How did you get the guns across the border?
Just drive it in. We'd strap him underneath his truck. We'd just zip tie it underneath on the frame, and then he would just drive it into Nogales.
The drop-off place in Nogales, Mexico was always the same.
I definitely know it was going back to the cartels in Mexico, because every time we took guns down there, we'd take 4 or 5 of them. They'd give us about $9,000 for all of them, and it'd all be $20 bills, and they'd come within like 5 minutes as soon as we got there, all the time.
The Mexican drug cartel relies heavily on smugglers from Arizona to stockpile their arsenal. An arsenal that's used in killings like this one in Nogales, just a couple miles across the U.S. border.
Most likely the guns that you sold to these people in Mexico were used to either commit crimes or hurt or kill people.